we gotta fix this. This is pretty bad.
Sure to get down, good Lord. Paper got 'em open all over town. Stick the bishop, don't play around. Cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, can't get her out of my mind.
So I think it's time that we give Pop's truck a little bit more love, since we're waiting on parts for that car and for the 21. Guys, we got to pick a name for this car. We got some stuff going on that we need to address. So what we're going to do today is try to patch up some stuff. So there's some big holes up there, and there's some, well, smaller holes down here. I probably won't get these today, but this thing does need to be blown out, pressure washed, and cleaned up. I stepped on the dam on this piece right here, and it's bent pretty bad, but I think I can straighten it out. Look at the hole that's underneath here though. Oh Lord, I could have just welded my freaking exhaust up from up here. I didn't even think about that. Go ahead and get some of these pieces out. We got a massive hole there that thing's hiding, so. That is a bigger piece than that. I did not know that. Huh, why is that so small? I'm trying to figure out, I think this must be what I ordered online. And I think that's the piece that I got in Moultrie, because it's way thicker than this. So, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We got what we got. That's just gonna have to work. So let's go ahead and get all this junk out of here. Oh, Lord, I about busted my ass. You guys didn't see that. Or at least I hope you didn't anyway. There's freaking nails all in here and screws and stuff. Oh, they're actually sticking to the, they're sticking to the bottom of this case. It's magnetic. Collect as many as we can, so we don't blow them all out in the freaking driveway. Are any of you guys like me, where you would rather just grab some shit like this and just get it with your hands rather than put gloves on, and then you mess your gloves up, so now your gloves are all dirty? It's pretty crusty. That is a big ass hole right there. It'll be all right. Shards of glass on 2 pulls. 1, 2. Always 2 pulls. Hey, bruh. Be tripping. What the hell now? Couldn't get the pressure washer to work. I had an electric one. Guess what? Wouldn't work either. So we are down to a good old water hose. Or garden hose, some of you like to refer to them as. I mean, it's better, right? We're just mainly trying to patch in this hole over here. We're not worried about that. Oh, this thing sucks. So if you're wondering why you don't hear the rooster that much anymore, it's because this is a new rooster right here. I came home last week and our other rooster was pretty much dead. So this is our new one. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, it's one of those giant roosters. Charcoal, our other rooster, would just crow all damn day long. This one seems to be a little more chill. At least I hope so anyway. We gonna get along, buddy? Me and you? Are we good? Yeah? Okay. Obviously, this needs to be ground down really good. And yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna do that. Honestly, I may just do that. Just literally weld her in right there, just like that, and that'll pretty much get me going. But I need to cut the back of it off. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this to cut, because I want to save that for a couple of other pieces. Come back, give ourselves a little bit more, and I think that'll work. Hey bro, chill out, man. Why you making them weird ass noises? A rooster has black eyes. Like, he's scary looking, like a demonic rooster. Be honest with you guys, I don't think this is the right one now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, this is a different year model. It's gonna be all right. Y'all just chill out, chill out. I am not about to go buy anything else to make this work, so. Basically, we just don't want this thing sliding around, if I'm being honest with you guys. We're not gonna go super crazy with this, okay? All I gotta do now is weld this thing in, and I mean slightly weld it in. When I say weld it, like, we're essentially gonna tack it. I'll probably cut up some other pieces, like some small pieces, and kind of line along that edge, and then, like, this is gonna work out perfect. It'll work out great. I mean, this thing was gonna sit back there in the woods and rot away if it hadn't been for us picking it back up again, so, you know what? I'm happy with it. So, let's go ahead and get this shit done.
Grandma says, clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma says, played a tambourine so well. But Grandma says, used to issue out a warning, she say.
Is it perfect? Yes. I actually meant to treat this thing with rust mort. I'm not gonna lie to you. So what I'm gonna do is next time I get it on a rack, I'm gonna spray that rust mort all up under this. Guys, this thing is rotted out, okay? We're just basically trying to put something in place so that we don't fall through and it doesn't slide around. That's really it. I'm gonna put a couple more tack welds around it, but that's gonna be that. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut a couple more pieces to go up here as well. So outside of that, that's about it really. I know it doesn't seem like I give a shit about Pop's truck. I know that's probably what you guys are thinking, but absolutely I do. I love this truck. There's just no need in taking it too far. You guys get what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm probably gonna cut this one up into little pieces and then just, and just like that, we've got most of the holes patched up on Pop's truck. So got that little one back there and everything's just tacked in. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to deceive you guys. It's all just kind of tacked in here. And I am seam sealing everything though, just because, but I ran out, so that actually worked out better than you might think over there. I cut a piece of floor pan and just split it and beat it around and welded it in that hole there. So here's the thing, y'all, like I said before, you know, it's just so that when we walk back here, we don't fall through the damn thing. And I feel confident now I can walk anywhere in this truck, in the bed of this truck, and not fall through. At least for now. I know down in the comments, everybody's gonna be like, well, it's just gonna rust underneath and you've created more of a problem. Yeah, but guys, I don't really care. This brings up a good topic that I wanna mention to you guys right now. Now look, I don't want you guys out there half-assing everything that you do. You can't do that. But there are some things that you can half-ass. And here's what I mean by that. Pop's truck here is really bad, the bed is. It needs to be replaced. That is the only correct way to do this, or cut out the entire floor of his truck. Now you're gonna say, well, that's the right thing to do. Here's my argument to that. So I don't wanna do it. I'm not interested in doing it. So why fake it? If you don't wanna do something, don't do it. You know what I mean? Like if something like this comes up and you're in a situation to where you're like, man, I really need to do this thing right. I need to buy a whole new bed, replace it, but you don't have the money and your heart's not in it, is what I'm trying to say. If that's the case, the best thing you can do is just leave it alone or either patch it up. The problem you're gonna run into is if you don't have the money, you don't have the time, you don't have the skill, you just don't have the want to, your truck's probably just gonna sit there. You know, and I don't want this truck to sit here. I just wanna be able to use it. So there is a time and a place to do things correctly. On the 65, we really took our time on that thing and we did that thing right. So what's important to you? Posting pictures on the internet for everybody to see that you did it the right way and look at me, I'm so professional, or driving this old truck around and using it as a shop truck. You gotta ask yourself those kind of questions now. Now, if you got a 65 Fastback or old Chevelle or Nova or old Camaro or, you know, something like that, or whatever, a Fox body that you're really proud of, I suggest you do things the right way so that you don't have problems later on down the road. This truck is just one big problem in the bed. It's okay. Anyway, see, here's the thing. not a lot of people want to address this topic because it makes you look like a half-ass kind of guy, you know, a shade tree guy that just really throws shit together. I mean, maybe so. Maybe I am that guy. But I can also be the guy that takes his time and does things right. So it's just important we share this type of information because there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to feel about doing a job like that. Like they're embarrassed about it. They feel like people are going to judge them. So what? Let them judge you. It's all good. Hey, you're using it, right? That's what matters. I was going to wash Pop's truck up, but I'm not going to. Not tonight, or the wheels at least. Here's what I want to talk about though on this truck. Here's where we are with it. Let's kind of update you guys on everything. We have our transmission coming for the Calypso. We got a clutch coming. We got a bunch of stuff coming for this thing so that we can get it race ready to take on the 21 GT that we have not got a name for yet, obviously, so it's just the 21. Once all of that's done and once the blower's put on the new car, why is this thing so slow to turn around? Hold on. Once all that's taken care of, here's what we need to address first. Pop's truck needs all new seals everywhere around it. So that way we don't get all this freaking water in the floor down here like you can see right here from when it rains. And then we need a new cluster, which I'm just going to find one on eBay, a new steering wheel, dash pad, and carpet, and then clean everything up, a new windshield. Like just small minor stuff, right? Because as of right now, none of the interior lights work on the truck. So that's kind of a bummer, right? But we still use Pop's truck almost every day around here. This is probably one of the most useful, functional builds that we've done on the channel. This has been absolutely perfect. And with that being said, I think we need to go ahead and start Pop's truck up for you guys and let you hear it. Gonna reach in, touch the key on it. Can't beat that. You cannot beat that. So, I got a recommendation for you guys. Maybe you got an old truck sitting around, you know, in the back 40 somewhere. Maybe give it a shot. Maybe just try to get it running and do some things like I've done with this, which is literally just patch this thing up, hobo style, whatever you want to call it, half-ass, patch it up and get it running. You know, I know some of you guys, you got homeowners associations and you got stuff like that going on. You can't have a truck like this maybe in your driveway or whatever, or old project, but if you have the ability, I recommend you guys giving it a shot. You know, pick up one of these old trucks. You'd be amazed at how useful they are. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys, but we do have blinkers now. Well, that light doesn't work, but that light works. Check it out. Let me see, let me show you guys. I'll just show you the hazards. Man, come on, look at that. Look at Pop's truck with the hazards on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We legal as hell. Legal, I said, not illegal. We are actually legal, other than a tag. We don't have a tag yet. You guys don't worry about that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm super excited about this. This makes me happy. As janky as that job is, it makes me happy. I feel like now I can throw something in the back of the truck and I don't have to worry about it. Maybe we throw like a bed mat back here. You know, I am going to lift the truck up and spray rust mort all underneath it, like coat it all up in there and then squirt it up in under all. It'll help some. But other than that, guys, we're pretty much done with Pop's truck, other than the interior. What? The tailgate even shuts? Look at that. I'm gonna clean this mess up. I'm gonna wrap this video up, and as always, shit, thanks for watching.